Hey guys, okay, so I haven't been on this channel for a long time, and since then I have taken up a new hobby, which is behind me here. I'm a freaking professional photographer. I have fallen in love with Polaroids. I wanted to make a video that I would have wanted to see when I started out, which is literally 2 months ago. I am not claiming to be an expert, but I'm going to just share what I've learned so far, and if I say anything like incorrect, please correct me below. Like, don't fucking bully me, because then I'll bully you back. I'm not above that. This is how I got started. I saw this movie called I saw this movie on Netflix called Time Zero, and it was all about Polaroid, all about like people that love taking Polaroid pictures, how the Polaroid company closed down in 2008 and all that stuff. After I saw that, I was like, that is it. I have to have a Polaroid camera. And then this happened, basically. They're kind of in order. This is the Swinger. This is the Polaroid SX70, SX70 Sonar, Sun 600, fucking one step close up, I don't even know. And the Cool Cam. This right here is the film. You can get it at impossibleproject.com, although, at least for me, I live in Northern California, they take about 10 to like 11 days, and that, I'm sorry, but I need to take pictures now. It's in my soul. I gotta release this creativity. So yeah, sometimes I get it from them because they have like all the new stuff, but there's other, like, just put in like Impossible Project, like Polaroid film or something on Google, and you can find other places. Another thing is the film is $24.99, ouch, for 8 pictures, not 10. That's like $3 a picture. So every time you make a mistake, which is gonna be fucking often, especially in the beginning, you're gonna be shooting out cash. You can't just like buy any film for like each of these. So this one right here is the Polaroid Swinger. Melly bought it at a thrift store for $5, and we got this when we were total noobs, and we found out that they don't sell film for this anymore. But if you get the big Swinger, because this is the Swinger, so if you get the big Swinger, you can get film for the big Swinger. So these are SX70 type cameras, and right here you will see it says for use with SX70 type cameras. So now these type of cameras are the 600 type cameras. So you get this kind of film that says for use with 600 type cameras. This is what the film pack looks like. Your camera is not gonna function or turn on at all without this, because this right here is the batteries. This is an empty pack, like, see, there's nothing in there, but this is the thing that protects the film, because if you take that off and the actual Polaroid shows, it's gonna like ruin your film. So you always have to keep that dark. I keep a couple of these around, one for the 600 cameras and one for the SX70s, because like, for example, today I'm gonna go thrift store shopping, and this is a good way to test to see if the camera like works, because once you put in the film and you close like the jaw, this right here should come right out like by itself. So if it doesn't come out, it's probably not working. So, you know, that's a good way to like test it. This one doesn't like really work, but I mean, I can pretty much show you how to load a film. So basically, like on the side, you go like that, and it comes off like that. See how it has like the protective thing here to protect the film? You put it in like up like that, and all the way in, like all the way, and then you go like this. That's not what it should sound like, okay, but it should come out. Like I said, this does not work, and so that's why it's like that. But okay, so let me show you the individual cameras. This right here is like my absolute favorite right here. This is the SX70, and this is how you open it. Whoa, I have a hair. You go like this, and you're not gonna break it, trust me. And it pops open like that. Like, what a fucking beauty, right? This is the button to take the picture. This is to focus. This is the brightness and darkness dial, I guess. And basically, if it's, say you're outside or something and it's really bright, you might want to just darken the picture just a little. Or if you're in a dark room or it's dark outside, you have to brighten it. Just basically, you know, if you want it dark, go to the dark side. Pun intended, no. If you want it bright, brighten it. So, and let me just say that like your first pack is probably gonna be like your freaking worst because you're a total noob and it's expected. So this button right here, you just push it and this like jaw will come down, and that's how you put your film in. And then you close it and then it'll go like all by itself. This here is if you want to put like a flash bar thing. And this is how many pictures you have now. You're not gonna have 10. The old Polaroids, it was 10 per pack, but now it's like the way they make them, they're like thicker or something, and it's just 8. So always like take 2 away. And when you want to close it, this bar right here, you just go like that. And let me just say, this one was really cheap because it had like glue on it, and it was going for like $50 on eBay, and I was like, I don't give a shit, that's mine. The average is like $70, and it can go all the way, depending on like the quality of it, can go up to like $400-500. And that is another point I want to make. Please, I beg you, do not go to Urban Outfitters and buy these cameras. They want to charge you, like I said, like $300, $400, $500 sometimes for any of these cameras, any of them. There is other places, people, trust me. Etsy.com and eBay. Okay, this one, like I said, I got for $50. This one, which I'll talk about next, same, I got for $70. This one was $30, I think. This one was $14 at a thrift store, and this one was $25. Okay, so this is the SX70 sonar, and it goes like this. Magic. If you're like scared that like you're not gonna like focus right, because it's kind of scary, there's this button right here, and you just go like that until it's red, and you can just do it like manually, see? And of course, it's the same, your brightness and darkness. This is how you look through the hole. Put your chin on here, and you just like look through it. And you close it obviously the same way, just like that. Next up is the Sun 600. I got this like new, it still has like the twisty thing. This is your like darkness and brightness thing. And this button right here, you push it, and that's, you know, that's where the show begins. This is to take a picture, but there's a button behind that, and if you push that, the flash won't go off. This is literally the same as this one. Exact same. And I can't tell you much about this one because, as I'll show you literally next, you'll see that it did not work, and I don't really know much about it. So, okay, so this is my Polaroid mini darkroom, and I just took like a birch box, and I decorated it or whatever. So basically, when you take a picture, you can't just like leave it there like the old Polaroids. You have to shield it from the light. I like to put it in this box. If I'm like on a road trip or like on vacation or something, I just literally take one of these with me, and it's like perfect. I just put the picture in there and I shield it like this, and you know, I'm teaching you how to recycle, man. You didn't even know you were gonna learn recycling. Okay, so let me just show you some of the pictures that I've taken, and I'll explain to you a little bit about them. Okay, so these are the pictures I've taken with this camera, the SX70. I took this obviously outside. It was extremely bright, so I darkened it on the brightness darkness dial. Again, outside, very bright. I darkened it just a little, which also I want to say that weather affects the film, you know? It could either go like yellowish tone or like bluish tones or purplish or whatever. It just depends if it's like hot or cold. I should have darkened it, but I just get scared and I don't follow my gut sometimes. Okay, these right here, I went to Malibu. Oh my god, I'm so cool. Basically, the humidity made the SX70 and the SX70 sonar not work. And I figured that out because the closer we got to the goddamn beach, the more they just stopped working. Like, they eventually stopped working. And once we got to the actual restaurant that was by the ocean, you know, it was indoors and stuff, so you can tell that it was starting to like work again. It wouldn't even close, like the two cameras wouldn't close. And they would just randomly spit out like film, just like this. This one was at the restaurant, again, was not really working that much. And I did the most like noob thing ever, which was I took a picture with the sun behind me, so that's a fucking no-no. This was inside of a restaurant and it was the twins' birthday.
Yep.
Happy birthday, Flavio.
Thanks.
And I wanted them to recreate The Shining where the two twins are holding hands in the hallway. This restaurant it wasn't like the best lighting, but it was fucking decent. But I mean, I guess since it's a 1970s camera, it's not like the best technology. So, and I pumped up that freaking brightness. I did not hesitate on that shit. And it just looks like a ghost or something. Now here are the pictures I took with the Sorry. Here are the pictures I took with the SX70 sonar.
Magic.
So like I said from my last camera, I had gone to the beach and this was us in the car. We were kind of getting there to the beach and I kept on pressing the red button to like take a picture and it just wouldn't like take a picture. And all of a sudden, one of those times, it took the fucking picture, and this is like inside the car, you can barely tell. This is like the steering wheel, this is the dashboard, and yeah, it's kind of damaged up here, like. And this one the same, it's like ominous, it looks like a horror movie. This was like outside the window in the car, and that was the ocean, but it looks like the devil's asshole. This was the ocean, and it came out with this like dark strip, but I kind of like it. And yeah, that one came out like okay. Like at that point I was like, fuck, the camera's not gonna work, because that was the first time that I had used it. But when I saw this, it's like I saw Jesus's aura. It shone upon me and I was like, hell yes, there is hope yet. So this is by the window in that restaurant and it's the same as this. I'm standing literally like in front of that, but you can't tell because I did the noob thing again and I stood with the light behind me. This right here is my cat Wednesday. I took the picture and it went and like the picture wouldn't come out forever and then it came out. So it came out kind of like blurry and weird, but I kind of like it. It hasn't done it since, but this is my cat Sylvester. It was like really bright in my room, so I darkened it. And then this one came out like perfect. It's sharp, it's clear, it's everything you want a picture to be, man. And I took this one yesterday. The grass and the leaves were like a forest dark green, but when I took this picture, I forgot to darken it because it was really bright outside. And I forgot to darken it, and so it came out like all washed out and like yellow and weird. This is the first and only color picture I've taken with the SX70 sonar, but many more to come, hopefully. And the pictures you're about to see right now are from this camera here, the Sun 600. This picture here is literally the same as this one, so you can see the difference. This is outside of a movie theater. It was really fucking bright outside, especially like on this area, and so I darkened it and it came out really good. Just another fucking picture. This is a really awesome picture. Again, Mari can take no bad pictures, obviously. I told her that she looked like Wednesday Addams, and if I could take a picture of her, she got kind of peeved, but it happened, and there you go. This is the LA skyline, if you can believe it. The buildings were all like right there, like really bright and everything, but I took this picture like on the freeway going like fucking 90, and that's all that came out. But I don't know, it's still kind of cool. Full brightness, it was like the best lighting of life, but I think the flash just killed it somehow. Compton right there, you can barely see her, should have darkened it. This one and this one I took basically the same day. flash same minute. This is another lesson here, guys. Since it gives you the option to not use the flash, you know, there was decent lighting, I was like, okay, don't use the flash. But what happens is the pictures come out blurry. You just kind of have to use the flash for it to be like sharp and stuff like that. So this horrific picture, I was like this far from the plant and I shielded the flash, so it came out dark and weird. You can't take pictures like that close. It has to be like 4 feet and further unless you have like a attachment lens that lets you like get closer. But the disgrace of pictures you're about to see comes from this piece of shit camera that does not work. Enjoy. So this is the only picture that worked, and as you can see right here is where it gets stuck and you can see like the lines. So here's another quick lesson, is that you're not supposed to expose these pictures to light, especially the first like 5 minutes for sure. And I thought, well, I'm just gonna peek. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Well, that happened, okay? The original picture was my cat, which you can't even tell, in the grass in the backyard. And when I went like this and peeked, I was indoors, and you can see the window and the TV. So that was like permanently etched into existence. And then I tried again, and this is all that happened. Nothing. So it doesn't fucking work. And the one and only picture you're about to see right now is from this camera, which is Maddie's camera. I got it for her birthday.
Happy birthday, Mario. Thanks.
The Cool Cam. So here's the picture. And yeah, I really like that picture. But she looks really fucking ugly. So now I'm gonna answer some questions that I got on my Tumblr, and you can follow me. Link is below. Twatermelon said, can you really shake it, blah blah blah, you know, shake it like a Polaroid picture? Okay, the answer is hell no, and I learned that like when that song came out, they said, you know, Polaroid got like their panties up in a bunch and said, no, you're not supposed to like do that. So the answer is no, just leave the damn picture alone. That's Oddly Romantic asks, what's the most annoying thing about a Polaroid camera? The price of the film. That's the only thing that's annoying. Another thing that I could throw in there that's annoying kind of is like, for example, these bigger ones, it's kind of hard to travel with. I have this bag that I bought recently and it's perfect for like these. Just kind of, they're really portable and you just like throw it in your bag. That look like a lot, like, never mind. But like these is kind of like, it's a really fucking, it's a commitment to carry that shit around. Brianne Holba asked, how do you know when the ink is dry? Yes, I know this may be a dumb question, but I just got one and I don't know really how the pictures thing works. The ink doesn't run out, okay? It's just, the ink, baby girl, is just in here. It's just in the, like, it's just in the picture, like, you know what I mean? Olivia Friedley asked, could you show us your favorite picture that you've taken using a Polaroid? Thanks, love you. I fucking love you too. These two are by far my favorite pictures right here. So, I'm probably a pro at this point. Anonymous asks, what do you do with the pictures afterwards? I mean, like, do you hang them up on your wall? Do you have an album for them? I don't really like albums because I feel like you just tuck them away like a drag queen tucks their stuff. No, I don't know, I just like things to be displayed, and as of right now, since I just literally started this freaking hobby, I'm just kind of like taking a bunch of pictures, and then hopefully in the near future I'm gonna pick out like the ones I like best and I'm gonna put them up on my wall. I'm probably gonna like frame them, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Anonymous asks, why did you choose this cool vintage camera over a modern one? I just love that you don't know what you're gonna get. That's kind of what I love about it. You don't know if you're gonna get these like weird like hues or like colors and filters, and like, I just like that you just literally don't know. It's like a surprise every time. Alright, well that's like all I can think of. Please give this a thumbs up. Please favorite it. And please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And of course, this is my second channel, so you can subscribe to my main channel. I'll leave the links below to that and all my social media. I'm always posting pictures on Instagram of like all the pictures I take and stuff. So that's it. Goodbye. This is way too long. I'm sorry.